Hello everyone. In this video we will be discussing about else if ladder. When we need else if ladder, uh, let us assume that I have multiple conditions like condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, like that. I have multiple conditions. Okay. So when we have to work on the statements, if the first condition is true, then first statement will get executed. Means the statements are single statement or multiple statements written in condition 1 gets executed, and after that close. If this condition is failed, then only you will be checked for second condition. If the second condition is failed, then you will go for third condition. For suppose if the second condition is true after failing the first condition, then the statements of second condition will be executed. If this condition is again failed, then you will check third condition, right? So if the condition is true, the statements what we are written between the third condition will get executed and close. And if none of the condition is failed, last there will be else for you, and that will be executed. So I will be showing you with example how this else if ladder works. This is the I can say like it is a model flow chart or syntax, you can say, for else if ladder, right? So I will take one example. I'll take one example here. I'll take one example. You observe, I will be implementing this question, this question by using else if ladder. Look at here. If the age is below 5, we have to take the input age. If the age is below 5, what we are checking, what we are printing, free. If the age is between 5 to 12, then we have to display the message child ticket. If the age is between 13 to 16, then we have to print the message adult ticket. Or above 60, we have to print senior citizen ticket. Look here, the first condition is true, then only free that message is going to be printed. Suppose if your input age is in between 5 to 12, obviously the first condition is not going to be satisfied, then you will be going to second condition. Note here, you are going to second condition only if the first condition is getting failed. Next, from if second condition is getting true, then you have to print the message child ticket. If the condition is failed, then you have to look for third condition, 13 to 16. And if it is satisfied, then you are going to print adult ticket. Otherwise, above 16, then you can write this one in last else. I will show you how I can display the message senior citizen. I'll have one more example here. This is one more example I am taking. First, let us complete this previous one about the message about the ticket. We have, what we have to read is, we have to read here age. So let me start here. Writing main. The only input I am taking is age. And just look at the slide. What I am showing here. Only input is age if the age is below 5, right? So if the age is, very first let us read the age. Printf, enter age, scanf, percentage %d, comma, ampersand age. Now you got input age. Now what is the first condition given? Let us check. If the age is below 5, free. That is a message you need to print. Age is below 5. No? What I am writing, how? If where the input value is available, age, here you are going. This is the variable which is taking the input age. If age is If the age is less than 5, what is the message you are printing here? With this is what we call boundary of if. Okay, within this, whatever the statements you are writing now, those will be executed only if the age is less than 5. What is the message asked here? The message is free. That is the only message to be printed. Now write down printf free over. Look here how I am using else if. You have to write else, you have to give space, after that if. And now you check for the second condition. What is the second condition? Age is in between 5 to 12. Already below 5 is done, between 5 to 12. This how we can write is age greater than or equals to 5 and age less than or equals to 12. In between 5 to 12. In between what? 5 to 12. If the age is in between 5 to 12, then what is the message we have to print here? Child ticket. So printf, I am printing the message child ticket. If this condition is true, then you are going to get the message child ticket. But one more condition I have to check. Else if, look at, we are getting a ladder of else if very fast, then else if, again else if, like that we keep on writing, depends upon the requirement. Else if age is greater than, what is the limit they have given? 13 to 16, 13 to 16. Age is greater than or equals to 13 and age is less than or equals to 60. If this is the range, what is the message they asked to print? Printf adult ticket. That is the thing it is asked. I do remember, that's why I am directly writing. You check it, adult ticket. Okay. Now, if these three conditions are false, above 60, then else we can write. If none of the above condition is getting true, then else. There we are printing printf senior citizen ticket. That's what I am printing here. So look here, I have written the code for reading the age. If the age is less than 5, I am going to get the message free. If this condition is failed, I will go with else if. Age is in between 5 to 12. Look how we are writing age is in between 5 to 12. Greater than or equals to 5 and age less than or equals to 12. Most of the students do mistake here. Be careful. And don't put any semicolons at the end. Okay. So if this condition is true, you are going to get a message child ticket. Then if this condition is also getting failed, this condition is also getting failed, then you will go for this one. 13 to 60 you will check. If this condition is satisfied, you will get a message adult ticket. If the condition is true, then only I will get adult ticket. Otherwise, I will go for last. If none of the condition is getting true, then else. What you have written? Senior citizen ticket. Now, let me execute the code and see it is asking for age. Very first I am entering age 67. I am getting senior citizen ticket. Why I am getting senior citizen ticket output? Let us trace out. Very first it is asking for the age. Age 67 you have entered. 67 is the age you have entered. But it is checking first. 67 is the age. Less than 5. Is it possible? No. If it is possible, then we got message. We could have got free. But it is failing. Then the control will go for second condition checking. What is the second condition? Age. What you have entered the age 67. Is in between 5 to 12? No, na? Condition failed. So I am not going to print child ticket also. Then I will go for third condition checking. What is the third condition? Age 13 to 60 in between. 67 we have entered. So this condition is also failed. So at last what is there? Senior citizen ticket is there. That's what the output we are getting here. This is how the else if ladder works. Very easy guys. Just we need to remember syntax and we need to focus on what is required. what is to be written in the condition part. And do remember, if is there. We don't have if else. We have else if ladder. We should not say if else ladder. Why we are using that is else if is the order is like this. That's why if we get habituated to using else if, then it is good. Okay. So now again I will go for one more question. So before going to this, just check out the enter code I have written. You are reading the age. If the age is 5, you will be printing free. If the age is in between 5 to 12, then you are printing child ticket. Otherwise, if your age is in between 30 to 60, you are printing adult ticket. Otherwise, you are printing senior citizen ticket. Now let us shift to next question. Again same. LCF ladder. You need to read the temperature. If the temperature is less than 0, you have to get the message freezing. 0 to 15 cold, 16 to 25 pleasant, 26 to 35 warm, above 35 hot. This last one you can put it in last else. Okay. So now let me start. I have to read the temperature here. So instead of age, what I have to read here? Temperature. Let me use temp. Okay. I can use any variable. I am not going to use like this temperature. It is very lengthy name. That's why let me use short. Enter temperature. Instead of age, I have to use the variable temp. It's not compulsory again that you have to use the variable temp only. Age also works. Just we can take it as considered as temperature value. Okay. If temperature is, what is the first value they have asked? If the temperature is less than 0, what is the message you need to print? Freezing. If the temperature is less than 0, then what is the message you are going to print? Freezing. Freezing. Now, if this condition is true, then freezing is going to be printed. Otherwise, one more condition we have to check. What is the one more condition we have to check here? If the temperature is in between 0 to 15, then you have to print the message cold. 0 to 15. If the age, not age here, instead of this, what we have to write? Temperature is greater than or equals to 0 and temperature less than or equals to, what is the number? I don't remember. What is the number? 15. So less than or equals to 15. If this is the case, what is the message I have to print? What is the message I have to print here? I have to print the message cold. Okay. So cold is the message to be printed. The third condition 16 to 25. That also I am remembering. Why again and again why we have to come here. What is the value? 16 to 25. Right. Okay. If not, this is not the age. This is what we are using. What's the variable we are using? Temperature. temp. Right. I am using the same. If the temperature is between 16 to 25, what is the message you have to print here? Pleasant. Okay. So, pleasant is over. Here look at one more condition is there, 26 to 35 warm. So, in the earlier example, we have closed with this else, but one more condition is asking. So, temperature is greater than or equals to 16. What is the value it is given? 26 to 35. Okay, greater than or equals to 26 and temp is less than or equals to 35. If your temperature value, entered value is in between 26 to 35, you have to print the message. What is the print message you have to print? Warm. At last, else hot. As of now, warm. If this condition is going to be failed, then you will go with last else, where what you are printing here? Hot. This is your code. Now let us check. Just temperature value entered. As per the condition asked, I am writing conditions. Temperature less than 0, message freezing. Temperature 0 to 15, cold. If your value entered is in between 0 to 15, then you will get a message cold. If your entered value is in between 16 to 25, then you will get a message pleasant. If your value is in between 26 to 35, then you will get a message warm. If none of the condition is going to be satisfied, then else it is going to run and it is going to print hot above 36. Okay, above 36, 36 or above, then you will get a message 30. So what is that? Hot. So let me enter the temperature value. I am entering 25. What is the output I am getting? 25. So what is the condition you have kept here? You observe here, when you are going to get pleasant 16 to 25, you have entered 25 input now. That's why you are getting a message pleasant. But the control will start checking the condition from here. In the result also, internally it is checking first condition. As the first condition got failed, it came to second condition. As second condition also got failed, it came to third condition. As the third condition is getting satisfied, is printing pleasant, and the remaining code is not executing. With this, program is closing. You will go to next else if only if this condition is failed. That's what I am trying to tell. Okay, so that's why we are getting a message present. So you just look at the code what I have written once again. Okay, hope you understood what else if ladder is. You just check out the examples what I have given. Based upon that, you practice with multiple examples so that you will get a clear clarity of else if ladder. Hope you understood. Thank you.